Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, welcome to BP. Now, January 2024, and if you're in the market for a new retro, you might want to just hold on with your cash for a little longer, as Honda may well be releasing the GB750 and the CL750 this year. Let's start the intro. What do you think? What do you think? Give us a kiss. Good girl. Let's start that intro. Okay. The GB750 and the CL750. They use the same engine as the Hornet 750, the new Hornet 750, and the new TransAlp XL 750. So it's a parallel twin 750cc kicking out about 90 horsepower. And what I understand is its maximum torque is 75 Newton meters at 7,250 RPM. Or if you want to speak in the Queen's English, or King's English, should I say, my God. It's 55 foot-pound torque. So there you go. So what's this GB stuff? Yeah, why is it not CB? What am I talking about here? I didn't call it a GB. What is this bike? So let's slow down. A couple of weeks ago, I released a video about the new Honda CB350. You can find it in my history if you go onto my channel. It's only a couple of weeks ago, and that's currently in India, and it looks like it's coming to into Europe and maybe America. Okay, that particular bike, the CB350 and the CB350 RS, are called in Japan the GB350 and the GB350 RS. Now, when the bikes come out of Japan, they lose their GB part and it's replaced by CB. I am assuming that CB in Japan means something that's not what Honda want to portray. When you say CB, it may mean a big burger with a bag of fries. I don't know. If anybody's from Japan, what does CB mean in Japan? And put it in the comments. Yeah. I think the Ford Pinto engine meant something somewhere in South America. Did it mean something like small penis? Something like that. And that's why the Pinto didn't go down very well in Brazil. The Toyota MR2 is not called the MR2 in France, because MR2 means something like shit. So they call it in France the MR. There we go. So we've learned a couple of things here, yeah? Maybe it's the same kind of thing, that CB means something in Japan. If you're watching this from Japan, or you can speak Japanese, does CB mean something in Japan? And if so, put your comments below. So, let's have a look at this bike. I've only got a couple of photos of the GB750 and the CL750. I've only got one photo of each, but it really does look absolutely superb. Just look at this one. The GB750, my goodness, that is so retro, absolutely so retro. It reminds me of the 865 Triumph Bonneville. And that, of course, this is a parallel twin. It's not the 750, the CB754 of the 1970s, yes, but it's certainly got that tank shape, and it certainly looks very nice with its twin shock absorbers at the back, yeah, and that digital headlamp and the gaiters on the front suspension, yeah. That looks absolutely wonderful. It's only got one disc on the front. That's okay, I guess. It looks like, I'm not sure if the Nissan's on the front, but yeah, that looks, do you not think that looks really nice? What about the CL? The CL750 looks absolutely great as well. I mean, these have got 90 horsepower. I suspect that they will be doing somewhere around 60 miles per gallon, if not slightly more. And I suspect that the servicing will be as per the Hornet and the TransAlp. So I don't know if it's every 6,000 miles or every 12,000 miles, but you can certainly find that out from the specifications of the Hornet or the TransAlp. Because it's Honda, you know it's going to be supported and reliable. And I'm very, very tempted to save my pennies for whatever bike I was thinking about getting and waiting for this to come out and come over to Europe. Yeah, what do you think to that? I wish there was more news on this bike, but I think it's going to happen. I think it's about time that Honda brought a retro out and satisfied the growing population of retro riders. And there's a good reason why there's lots of retro riders, because we're all getting to that age where we're all, you know, in the 1970s or 80s, and we've now got to that stage where we could possibly afford to purchase one of these. Yeah, whereas the 25-year-olds of today may struggle with paying what I suspect for the CB750 or the GB750 will be something like £8,000, maybe 8,200 or something like that. But I suspect you'll be able to get this for about £8,000 because I am seeing Hornet 750s on eBay that are brand new for 7,300. So I don't think I'm being unreasonable in saying 8,200. I'm giving a bit of leeway on the numbers there. It may be cheaper, maybe sub 8,000. But I could certainly see myself on one of these. In fact, what they do remind me of is the Triumph 400, the Triumph 400 Scrambler and the road-going version as well. So we've got the GB750 here and the CL750. It's almost a copy of the Triumph 400s. And that would be really cool. So I was thinking about getting a 400 from Triumph. And that would be £5,000. I won't be going for the Scrambler, I don't think. But that would be £5,000. But if this was £8,000, that means for an extra £3,000, I am getting twice the bike. Instead of having 40 horsepower that the Triumph 400 offers, which is great. On this one, we'll be looking at 90 horsepower. Now, I'm sure that the mapping on the ECU will be slightly different to the Hornet, as is it's different to the TransAlp, and I'm guessing that the gear ratios on this would be slightly different as well against the Hornet or the TransAlp. What do you think? Are you now thinking, ooh, maybe I ought to wait a bit longer before I go and buy that bike? Put your comments below. The Honda CB754. I remember those. And I was only young, and they were the bike to have. Honda set the scene in the 1970s, and it wiped out the British industry. It really did. I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm just saying it wiped out the British motorcycling industry, the manufacturing. I could see myself going on that GB or CB750 with some soft pannier on it and getting off up to the Alps and just cruising around and having a great time around the Alps, off up to the Stelvio Pass, over to Austria, through Italy, up to Austria, over the Grossglockner, ride around and then come back. And that would be absolutely superb. Absolutely superb. And I'm guessing it's doing somewhere around 60 miles per gallon, if not more. I'd love to know what your thoughts are. Leave your comments below. Ride safely. I hope you enjoyed the video. Ride safely. I hope it was informative. Be kind to people. You never know what their story is. And shiny side up. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. It really does matter. It really does matter. If you tick the like button, it really does matter to the channel. There's more good stuff coming. I've got an exciting couple of weeks in front of me, and it will be cool. Remember, this is about motorcycles and travel. So I'm thinking about shooting off somewhere. Enjoy. Hope you found it useful. Thanks very much. See you very soon. Bye bye.